Hi, my name's Caborn. I'm going to be your tutor for the web writing course. Welcome. You may be coming to this course for a number of reasons. You may already have a website and be writing for it, but looking to raise your game a little. You may be thinking of starting a website or writing copy for a website because you've got a new product or service that you want to sell online. You may be a blogger or thinking about blogging and looking again to see if there are some hints and tips that you can acquire to make your blog better or to make the sale of your product and service more profitable. The fact is, even if you're good at writing, writing online is a different skill. The really good news is it's one that you can acquire quickly and put into effect almost immediately. That's because, apart from what I can tell you and what you can learn, you have one distinct advantage, which is that you are, without a doubt, a user of the web in one way or another. You may book holidays using the internet. You may buy products and services. You may do your weekly shop that way. You may read newspapers or indeed blogs online. You may search for things. You may help the kids with their homework using the internet. So the great skill that you already have is you already have a very strong idea about what makes a good website and what makes a poor one, and what makes good copy and what makes bad copy. There are some other skills which you can acquire that will help you make the most of the way people engage with the written word online. And one of the biggest lessons that we've all had to learn is the speed with which people want to consume information online. And I'm only going to spend a couple of minutes on this video, so I do not want to go into great detail, but the only thing I can think of to describe it is it's a bit like this apple. If you want an apple, you want an apple, and you're perfectly capable of going into a shop and seeing, is it a red apple, is it a green apple, based on whether it's a Granny Smith or a Cox's Orange Pippin, it's going to be sweeter or it's going to be crisper, it's going to be sharper. You don't actually need somebody to get in your way and tell you exactly where in the country the apple was grown, the height of the tree, the colour of the leaves, what particular fertiliser they use to make the apples grow. You just want to go in, pick up an apple and take a bite out of it. It's the same online, but it's surprising how many websites, and this includes websites run by huge companies, put an awful lot of really silly, useless information in front of people who, at best, when deciding whether to buy and bite or not buy and go, are going to spend 2, 3 or 4 seconds making that decision. So that means if you're going to give them 3 or 4 seconds of written words, you need to know exactly which words to give them, what particular aspect of what you do is going to be most important to them, even where on the web page these words appear can have a huge impact on how successful they are. And again, these are skills that you have within your grasp to acquire and acquire quickly. 1, because you already understand the internet. 2, you must know a great deal, or otherwise you wouldn't be starting your own business or your own blog. And 3, this course is here to help you. What's my background for something like this? Well, I spend a lot of my working week working with companies, large and small, telling them how best to communicate with their customers, both online and offline, but particularly online. My background is as a journalist, and I started off in print before 10 years ago, working on the web, and I've accumulated a huge amount of knowledge and experience, which I've now distilled into regular training sessions, which I run for companies, and I'm now running this course online. Secondly, I actually run my own website called makeititamendit.com, myself and 3 other friends, and therefore I'm not just going to talk the talk, I'm already walking the walk. So a lot of the information I will share with you is not only based on best practice, but what I know works because I use it all the time. I advise you to take this course because, one, it's going to be fun. I don't think it's possible to learn something unless you feel you're having fun along the way. And 2, it will be practical. I'm not going to turn you into the Charles Dickens of online, but I am going to make sure that you write damn fine copy for your customers and users and readers. I hope to see you when the course starts. If you watch at the end of this video, there is a code. If you input the code for my course, you'll get an additional discount. I'll be there all the way through with you, not only providing the information behind the lessons, but also working with you in the learning environment, answering your questions, looking at your work. I think this course will take you from 0 to 60 online really quickly. And I'm going to enjoy teaching you.